In this video, I'll be opening a Hoth booster box. This was the third set released by Decipher after Premiere and A New Hope. We have 36 booster packs in this box, and there are 15 cards in each pack. This was the last set to have 15 cards in each pack, with the exception, well, I guess the reflection sets were actually 18 cards in a pack. So we'll find a good spot to get this one open at. And this set has the Decipher logo on the shrink wrap, which is a good sign. A little while ago, there were some rumors about people putting booster packs in boxes and shrink wrapping them, but that might have been a false alarm just due to the fact that some of the older sets didn't have the Decipher logo on the shrink wrap. So I think I found a good seam there. Whoops, bumped the camera. And gotta be careful not to wreck the box here either. So this plastic is coming apart real easy, which might be a sign of its age. I don't know if brittle's the word, but it's definitely a lot easier than the New Hope box was, which almost doesn't make sense because that was older, so maybe they just used thinner plastic on this one. Okay, and this box seems to be in great shape, just like the New Hope box was. I'll get that back in the frame here. So we got Luke on the Tauntaun, a probe droid, the Hoth system, and we'll see what's inside. Gotta carefully open this up. These have been stuck together for 24 years now, so I want to make sure I take them apart very carefully. Okay. And I might not open that up all the way since it's kind of hard to fold that underneath. But I'm going to take the rules supplement out. So Premiere didn't need the rules supplements because Premiere had rule books. But in the Hoth rules supplement, it's got all the new rules, like where you put the marker sites. And some more, so just generic location, deployment requirements. All sorts of things about how you get on and off of vehicles. The epic event target the main generator. Crashed vehicles, also all sorts of good stuff. And then the back would likely be, even more rules on the backs. This one is especially large here. Things about shuttling and persona rules, now that we have more than one Luke. And even some things about negative numbers, so you can't ever go below 0. And then we get into the card list. And this was, I believe, the last set to have the different levels of rarity within each letter. So Dagobah was, I believe, common, uncommon, rare, whereas here, Hoth, we still have different levels of common cards. So C2s appear twice as much on the common sheet as a C1, for example. And getting towards the end here. And all these different ways you can contact customer service 24 years ago. I don't remember majordomo@decipher.com. That's one I don't recall having seen before. But Rebel Base Leader looks somewhat familiar. So let's open a booster pack and see what we might get as our 15 cards. With the A New Hope box, we had luck taken from the middle. We got a Death Star. Okay, so this has, I've seen this happen before where the packs shift around a little bit. I'm guessing that might have been how they were, although I didn't take too close a look after shifting around, but hopefully this was the one that was in the top middle. Just because that was lucky before. Why not? Okay, so we'll have 15 cards in here, and it's going to be of a 162 card set, so just like A New Hope. Okay, that one came open pretty nicely on the back. Now these ones, I believe, have some kind of customer service contact insert, so they may not be the same order of rares and whatnot. I tend to forget what Hoth is, so yeah, you can see it there. I believe the rare's directly on either side, but I can't remember which one it is. So I'm gonna I'm going to say it's the one right before. Why not? So that might make this our rare. And if you look, it does look a little bit miscut. There's less black over here than there is over there. So I don't recall seeing that many Hoth cards miscut. So that's at least interesting. Always good to get a snow speeder. So these must be my uncommons. A lot of different ways to get people to become missing, and they have nighttime conditions, which grows on a mechanic, and Premier basically simulates its being at night. So if you're outside on Hoth at night, you're in trouble. It was hard to pull off, but it seemed pretty devastating. Echo Med Lab. Cool looking card with the back to tank there. And I always thought this was a cool looking sight. Plus you add 1 to your weapon destinies, and you get a 4-strain bonus. Plus it's a 2/1, so not a lot to complain about there with that sight as Dark Side. Although sometimes it gets put under the shield, if the light side has the shield up. Okay, we only got one more card left. That must be the rare. And it is. It's a back to tank. Okay, so I do have a lot of back to tanks, but hey, I said they look cool, so can't complain about that one. And it's a pretty useful card for getting back characters that you've lost. So that's it for this Hoth pack. In my next video, I'll be opening a Tatooine box. That's yet another set that people have been buying a lot of packs from lately, so I got to open up a box to make sure I can keep selling boosters. So hopefully you tune in for that one. It'll be an episode 1 set, so we'll be jumping way ahead in the Decipher timeline and way back in the Star Wars timeline. Thanks for watching.